Seeing Zeb again went different than I expected. Not that I had high hopes for tears and confetti, but damn. That's appreciated, Commander. Maybe I ought to apologize straight away. But I'm not convinced I did the wrong thing, leaving. Had I stayed, who knows? Likely I'd have gotten us both killed. If you're talking Horizon Point, those were extenuating circumstances. Like hell if I'll take the credit for DeVries' body count. Anyway, I appreciate the check-in, Commander. Was there anything else you needed?
Let's go, girl.
Seeing Zeb again went, maybe I ought to apologize straight away. Let's just say my ambitions were bigger than my talents after I recovered from Horizon Point. Anyway, was there anything else you needed? Sure.
There. By orders of Marshal Donaldson, no one comes or goes to the Automech Repair Center without approval. What's your business here?
We could use the assistance, that's for sure. The gas leak has made our automechs a touch.
Marshal Donaldson likes to greet new arrivals personally. We'll let him know you're inbound, so no one shoots. Oh, and fair warning, watch out for xeranium gas. We sprung a leak. Definitely the second one. But it's like the Marshal says, in war, evacuation is not an option. One more thing. Don't cause any trouble around these parts. Donaldson runs a tight ship and has zero tolerance for lawbreakers.
Oh, I'm looking for the resources.
I worry Zeb's in over his head with all of this. Good thing we showed up when we did. Oh yeah? What's needling you? can't get that Andy's Choice jingle anyway. Need something, Commander?
Wait. So I doubt it's going to be out here, personally. It's going to be right here. Where's my... Oh my god, I hear the wind, the branches actually swaying and cracking.
You're back, and in one piece. I assume you have good news and haven't forgotten where you were going or what you were supposed to be doing? I was hoping for at least one, but both at once? Exceptional. None of my lab assistants are ever this efficient. And since you're so good at this, I have another job for you. There's a type of rare mineral called ferrochromium. It's yellowish in color and typically forms in rocky, mountainous areas or caverns. Our data points to the east coast of the island, the far southwest, and just this side of the ravine, almost straight north of here. Same rules as before.
Okay, so... That doesn't lead nowhere. Do you need to go out, Rico? Oh, yes. Stay in the yard, Frey. Freya, stay in the yard. Frey. There you go. Good girl. Good girl. Huh. Well, I really don't think that this has gone well for you. There's nowhere deeper into this cavern we can go. This has no... This is crazy. A mutated crab walk out of the sea. I ain't even in the zone. It's down here. Now I'm in the zone. Thought I already had some. I think I'm just gonna accept Car's deal. I don't care. I don't really remember what the other one said. Let me go back and see what the first guy was talking about.
Sometimes I get the feeling we're not welcome here.
Every time I think I'm having a bad day, I just tell myself...
It'll probably be even worse.
Minister, I'm telling you I can do more. I've been proving myself to you time and again, haven't I? All I'm asking is a mite of trust. Let me fix my arm, and I'll...
Calm down. You know the risks you enhanced troopers present. My utilizing you at all was a kindness on your behalf.
I'll calm down when you stop bringing your little excuses. How about that?
My, such aggression. You scarcely need add hostility to your list of inadequacies,
Ain't so sure you want to work for this imbecile, friend. There's more menial jobs where that came from.
Do try to understand my perspective. You were so lethargic returning, I had you pre-marked as a casualty. Do you know how many forms I've had?
Now hold on. I went into enemy territory crawling with dangerous creatures for you alone to get some dusty report. And you got the audacity to complain about paperwork? If this contract weren't staying my hand, I reckon you'd be answering to it right about now. That's surely the most tempting offer I've heard all day.
Please pay this disgruntled employee no mind. What would she do without Auntie's hand to guide her if she were unemployed? I should think death the preferable alternative.
That's it. I'd rather be a down-and-outer for the rest of my life than crushed under your counterfeit leather boa boot a second longer. I quit!
What? I have done nothing to deserve such barbaric treatment. This is unheard of, and I might add, you'll not be welcome with an Auntie's choice once more. We'll not take a contract shirker back into our fold.
So you say. But Auntie's choice ain't seen a trooper like me before. You'll regret counting me out. Till then, I hope you choke on your mock apple martinis. If you're serious about that job offer, come find me when you're done with this clown.
She will most assuredly regret her decision. Most assuredly. Now, if you're quite finished urging others to assault my headwear, let's move on. I can tell you are a person of action, and I need the aid of such a person in Westport. Perhaps you may be willing to work with me? Though, of course, I would care to hear what you wish of Paradise Island first. Best to help another while helping oneself. Do you mean the Vox real? Better yet, helping me shall result in our saving. Though I should warn you that if you choose to do so, Commander Carr shall not be pleased and will likely refuse to work with you herself. Westport is a shell of the bustling town it was prior to the invasion, though a handful of Protectorate Yaysayers still cling to it. My plan requires their conversion. Yes, it is a grim place, but the Protectorate hangers-on who remain there are anything but inclined to move on. Converting Westport's subjects will teach us much about the Protectorate mind, how it solves problems, what it desires, how it can be swayed. I've a kit of supplies to aid you, items to cajole or to dissuade. Sabotage the town or sway the citizenry, the choice is yours. Should pose no trouble for a go-getter like you. Perhaps. The kit contains a wide variety of tools, propaganda, equipment, and more than a few some items may serve as honey, swaying the Yaysayers to our side. Others are blunt implements, crippling infrastructure to force the refugees toward Fairfield. Slather on a bit of elbow grease and you'll certainly succeed. I'm sure there are kindred spirits in Westport. No one wholly resists Auntie. That is a shame. I hope you change your mind.
No offense to Val, but it's... Anyway. Need something, Commander?
All done in there? Hope that little dust up back there didn't put you off. My contract had me caged, and I was glad to get a few licks. I'd like to take you up on your offer, if you're good for it. If you help me fix my graft, you'll retain the services of a fully functioning enhanced soldier. Me. Don't matter what you set your mind to, and in time, maybe I'll have earned myself the clout to be welcomed back into Auntie's choice. That'll be the addendum in my next business proposal. Assuming I can guarantee I'll live that long once the graft is fit. I get it. You're skeptical. If you got more questions, go on and ask them. You'll not find me hiding anything in the fine. Had a feeling you knew a good offer when you seen it. Once I'm in top form, you'll be pleasantly surprised to see what I'm capable of. Doc Tinsley worked with grafts for some time before she came to Fairfield. Damn fine scientist. Reckon we should visit her lab at the edge of town.
This much of a crowd's not likely to keep a low profile. Someone ought to head back to mind the ship.
Acknowledged.
After you...
I know I may seem awash in warm, welcoming sentiment, but I have a war to win. You ain't aiding me. You're wasting. Competence recognizes competence. Get in.
Not getting up without help, Commander! Knew you had it.
So I'm gonna take the other perks of characters because they're not gonna be as strong as I am. I just need them to heal me and to keep me alive and shit. So I'm just going to, yeah. Huh? Oh yeah. Can't live without that. See you, Mel.
Anyone else? Paramedic? Back in business. Commander, you're bleeding.
Okay, one more locale.
You are the raw material for perfection. From the lowliest subject to the most exalted vigilante.
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just say which. Hey, got a distraction for you. I'm at.
It's a pro.
Don't make me bury another ace.
Medkit coming your way.
I'm dead. I didn't mean to do all that.
No offense. Anyway, need something, Commander? Sure. Always happy to tool around for a bit.
Oh no. look here. Um.
Ray? Day today. Are you mentally refreshed?
Hey, got a distraction for you.
My favorite new scout. Did you... all of them? Oh, once I'm free to roam again, I am going to make a heap on these. Going to have finder's rights and royalties on half the island. Thanks heaps for your help, friend. I hope those resources you found help you turn a big... Well, that's plenty for me to run claim paperwork on for now. Just by way of a heads up, our scouts never made it to the North Island. There could be more there. That's the spirit. Where there's a will for bits, there's a way to bits. Ferrochromium and Heartless Lephoria are relatively rare and valuable, but aren't new. We first set lamps on them elsewhere in Arcadia. Not to worry, though, friend. There's lots of other much more rare resources out there that might even be unique to a single moon. Get out there and get surveying. Oh, thanks again. Now, if only this travel restriction would hurry itself up and get lifted.
Auntie's Choice knows that a better you is just 3 pills and an ointment away.
I've been bartering with the defectors. Traded one force packet for a whole tin of prestige force flow. Straight up.
These riffs got me awfully perturbed. In reality, that's some nerve-wracking phenomenon touching Whoever fixes this rift problem is definitely getting a whole side interviewed and head on.
Auntie's Choice.
Hello again. Oh, Inez. You look, well, like you could use an ice bath and a cup of newly formulated trip teas. Has something happened?
Something has, all right. I ended my contract effective immediately. Now I'm free to prove myself to everyone in Auntie's Choice. My way.
Well, that's wonderful news. Or is it? I admit I'm still trying to work through what contracts mean hereabouts. But you do appear to be pleased, so I shall be pleased for you. That is not common knowledge in this town. But since Inez appears to trust you, I suppose I can do the same. Before I began my new illustrious career working with our tame, scarily friends here, I was a researcher in the Enhanced Soldier Division. Oh, I was on the verge of breakthrough when they shut us down. Oh, when I think of the lives I could have reached. But in my current role, I do try to help where I can.
Where my own first aid training can't reach, Doc's got me covered. The graft knocked me on my ass for weeks when I first got it. But she nursed me back to health.
Would if I could have done more. Right. I have a lead, Inez. I've identified 2 viable beasts on this island that you may be compatible with, though it may not be easy to acquire the suitable specimens. The first candidate is the skeleton crabble. It has a rare form of albinism and was last spotted on the western coast by protectorate scientists, who unfortunately went missing. I happened upon an old report of theirs along with a code used to operate their machinery. If their fate is what I suspect, the code may be of use to you.
I heard rumors of the creature myself. Our skeleton sounds a good bit larger than the average crabble. Meaner and smarter, too. The name's metaphorical. This creature's real pale, bone-colored, but it's got muscles and innards like anything else.
The second candidate is a raptidon matriarch, the only one of her kind on the island as I understand it. She was last spotted in the crags near the Vox Relay.
Deep in protectorate territory. This matriarch sure ain't making it easy for us. She'll be more aggressive and more cunning than her small...
When you breach the matriarch's lair, you must rouse her from hibernation. I found pheromones to be quite effective. Inez?
That I do.
Excellent. It'll be a rather unpleasant wake-up call for the matriarch, so she'll be upon you in moments. I suggest your armaments be at the ready. Then the grafting part is yours. Yes, though I would recommend a careful surgical Now, when you acquire one or both of these parts, return here straight away, and we can begin surgery. Matriarch, Law guide you both out there.
I'm going to kill this first, just to get some XP, and I'm still going to kill the other one. So, I need to talk to him.
Is it me anyway? Need something, Commander? Sure. Sure, anyway. Need, sure.
Oh, God.
Well, you hate to be proven right. These folk have been dead a while. And that must be the machinery Doc mentioned. Over here, Commander. Huh. Seems this terminal reroutes power to speakers around the cave. They were using sound to lure the crabbles out. Let's see here. Generator's back on. Power up that phonotron, would you? Should cause enough ruckus to make the skeleton come out and play.
And what am I supposed to do? Just stand around and look pretty?
Well, if the commander's keen to share, you can press the button too. Wouldn't want you feeling left out.
Love to, but I'm not ready.
Ain't making it easy for us. Watch yourself. Looking a little woozy there, Commander.
No! I had that fight won.
Anyway, need something? Sure. Knew you had my...
That phonotron was effective.
I can't revive them, but the other one gets a boost in an instant. I'll accept the flaw.
Now we just need the specimen. Mind the pincers. They can be a little feisty even after death. Nice work. Mind bringing it over here so I can take a gander? Muscular reticulation's still intact. Cartilaginous integrity mostly sound. A good clean cut. And the pincer's still sharp. Yeah, this'll do just fine. Shame about all the scientists, though. Was hoping this wouldn't be too steep a price. If you still got some hunting you, that Raptidon matriarch's on the loose. Her den's not far from the Vox Relay up north. Elsewise, we head back to Fairfield and speak to Doc Tinsley. North it is.
Let's go here and do this. Well, yeah, because this will give me another level. Nope. Shit. Not mean to go here.
Prudence dictates we cherish all we have.
Outsider. Prudence dictates we cherish all we have and defend it.
All that matters is getting these automechs to the Vox relay station.
But Marshal, we must adhere to decontamination procedures.
What in the name of the architect? Oh, right. My guards told me to expect a new arrival, right before our chief mechanist decided to harangue me with the latest on our catastrophe.
Marshal, you're acting as though I'm not standing here auguring the impending doom of this facility.
Woodrow, normally I would be obliged, nay, happy, to receive your senseless jawing, but not today. Perhaps this outsider can assist where you've failed. I hope you've come to help, because a crisis is bearing down on us, and I've a dearth of reliable hands with which to manage it.
You
see, Woodrow, why, at this rate, we'll have the facility up and running in little to no time.
That's what scares me, Marshal.
Like you, me and my consternated head technician are new arrivals. They may not last long if we fail to repair the uranium leak. I wouldn't have put it in those terms, but the Vox relay station needs our automechs. But until that leak is fixed,
the
this
target from the
facility is a...
sport of
Ophidia
Archie's
Bryant is
armament.
working on a prototype Zeranium shield. Whoever uses it will be less disposable and more useful to the Protectorate. There is a nominal risk that the Automex will act impulsively, but there will be plenty of time to unravel that particular knot once they're delivered.
Marshal, those automechs have been corrupted with Zeranium. I can't even cogitate on what they're capable of if we lack the time or resources to approach this rationally. Should they go berserk, we may well be turning the very subject you intend to resupply into their victims. We'd be branded as traitors.
Then perhaps you had better explain to Brigadier Montelli why his defenses are grounded.
You can use personally in the company's office. Or send my objection. May the delicate works of the paradigm point us towards a better way.
Cleave to your loyalty.
We'll never steer you wrong.
Might be wise to get that large gas cloud a wide berth. Don't think there's anything to gain by getting near it.
Outsider.
Oh, he's just standing in it.
Oh, a new arrival. Fortunately for you, you appear to have a fairly... If you'd indulge me, I have a few questions I'd like to ask, for medical posterity. And first question, can you describe the conditions in which you were exposed to the Zeranium? I'll mark it down as haphazard meandering then. All too common these days. More dangerous than one might think. All right, next question. How are you feeling? For instance, do your bones seem noticeably softer somehow? Have you observed any sterility on your way in? Or aching in your thyroid or spleen? Well, good for you. Keeping a positive attitude can often aid your recovery. I wish more of my patients shared your optimistic disposition. As a token of my appreciation, allow me to provide you advanced Zeranium therapy of the highest possible quality. There, that should do it. Do stop back in if you suffer additional exposure.
That was the highest quality. I didn't even feel or see anything.
Act as your consulting. Don't have much to...
Good lord.
Well, look who it is. What is it this... Normally, I'd say to ask the quartermaster, but he died a few weeks back. Perhaps he's been... Failing that, I imagine you could ask the technicians here. One of them might know. Oh, gladly. What would you like to know? Zeranium is a crystal. Even in its raw form, it generates energy.
Stored in
Once
a
refined
quasi-gas
and
state,
stored
output
in a
increases
Zeranium
exponentially.
is found in a liquid state as well.
It's
But it's
far
far
hazardous
too
and
hazardous and
private.
inefficient for our refined Zeranium is used to power nearly all major protectorate tech. However, it's also highly unstable and must be mined exceedingly carefully. Even minor bumps or Zeranium in its default crystalline state poses two risks. First, it's extremely volatile, exploding with an immense burst of energy if upset in any way. In this gaseous state, Zeranium is quite hazardous, breaking down organic matter through a mechanism we still don't quite understand. I'm not sure how that's related, but I can confirm that the poison our
Basically
foes
saying I
bottle as
fart too.
sustenance can often have deleterious effects. The concentration of the gas is a critical factor. A person could remain in a light haze for several minutes, whereas a dense cloud can... Anyhow, I could talk about this all day if I let myself. Hope I haven't bored you unduly.
No, you're basically saying light clouds are okay.
Total avoidance. Come to think of it, there may be some excite. Our visiting scientist next door is working on a device that
Shields the user from
Zeranium's
the issues having this kind of
Though
trouble
she
last
was
I
having-
heard. Next door.
What brings you to this fine establishment? Stay true, outsider.
Outsider?
They're dying. Next door, she said. Where is the next door? Here?
Oh, yes, I adore interruptions. I was just saying, what's best for stoking the spark of invention? Regular disruptions to one's train. Now, what is it you want? Ah, our good Marshal sent you, did he? Well, unfortunately, the device is taking longer than expected. Assist me, and you'll get more than bits out of the equation. You'll get a prototype shield gadget. Now tell me, are you familiar with Zeranium gas? Ah, quite. I could speak at length about Zeranium's many captivating intrinsic qualities, but suffice it to say, in its gaseous state, it's rather deadly. So what am I endeavoring to create? A protective device that shields its wearer from Zeranium's remarkably unsavory effects, as well as other forms of harm. Yes, quite right. And let me tell you, it was astoundingly difficult to dial in the resonance. Luckily, the difficult work is behind us. There are only a smattering of ancillary details still to be hashed out. Alas, while I'm occupied with inventing this shield gadget, I also find myself in need of assistance regarding its key components. Good, good, wonderful. As an added incentive, I'll allow you to keep one of the prototypes once the work is finished. Now here, you'll need this apparatus. It's for collecting stray Zeranium effluvium. Gas, that is. My supply is running low from all the iterative testing I've been... Merely activate the device once it's inside a Zeranium cloud. The one around the main... Try to avoid any fields of dense Zeranium, or death is all but assured. Any questions? Normally, yes, but on the off chance that environmental exposure has altered the gas here in any way, I'll want to work with... Ideally, the resulting shielding will protect against any gas, but since it's of utmost importance that it work on the gas here, I'll be calibrating against that. Oh, so exhilarating to have a new subordinate. I look forward to thoroughly scrutinizing your work. Now, shoo-shoo! Off with you now.
Go gather some samples. Hurry up. So, did I...
Commander, I think this stuff is eating my lung.
Grenade, giant toxicity stuff. Honey's.
My lungs from the inside.
My little minion. I trust you've made progress in your tasks? I might recommend the local quartermaster. It's their job to track and distribute this facility's supplies, after all. What did I tell you? Perfectly safe. Either that or you tolerate Zeranium poisoning like a champ. Good for you. Should you suffer from any lingering symptoms of contamination, visit the medical center and they'll get you squared away. Now, on to business. The device already generates a field exactly as specified, albeit on a very small scale. Still, progress is progress. What's needed now is something to help extend and shape the field around the user. Capital deduction! Where have you been all my career? You'll be pleased to learn there's one right here at the facility, in the Dragoon that's patrolling just outside. You guessed correctly. Our chief mechanist was so you may have trouble getting your hands on the catalytic amplifier.
Could the function of a catalytic amplifier be emulated somehow?
The only other source at hand would be the invaders, and I'm afraid I'm not intimately familiar with most of their technology, especially that organic filth they cherish so much.
Gonna take that to mean her taste buds ain't yet been blessed by the Auntie Cleo and Pal's Crab Witch. She'll learn the error of her ways one day.
In fact, the only equipment of theirs that I'm passingly familiar with is their holographic systems, which... Hold on. Yes, that could work. Holographic emitters are essentially low-yield field modulators. So, in a pinch, one could be used in place of a catalytic amplifier. My thoughts exactly. We'll be shielding a user from harm, not lighting some gaudy advertisement. Look for an emitter attached to the largest, most ostentatious display you can find. That should suit our needs well enough. That insidious light pollution emanating from Fairfield comes to mind, specifically those tall buildings in the... Now, will there be anything else? Until a more...
Emitter for a map. This is the region. I haven't been out to those buildings. I thought that's where the Science Weekly girl was. Turn around. You want to go straight still.
I must say, I have many reservations about this. The Protectorate is always divided. We forsake such a stable and safe way of life.
Because, friend, with the Protectorate,
Do your superiors order you to thrive?
Oh, that was cool.
No.
It's
Auntie's Choice knows that a better you is just 3 pills and an ointment away.
You know, I can't recall seeing any of these Protectorate types ever run a sleep watch.
I ain't even close to hitting rock bottom yet. Middling bottom, sure, but not rock bottom.
Give me a sec. Almost done with this work list. Another sealant failure, amplifier requisition, and 2 more cases of Zeranium exposure. We're a mite bit busy these days. The Marshal is under a lot of pressure to deliver automechs to the Vox relay station, but I'm responsible for their quality control. If even a single automech steps out of line, it will be the end of me. I'd say it's guaranteed. The Marshal is a good man, but he values speed while I value accuracy. Neither of us is wrong, but in this case, we both can't be right. Hazel should get you sorted right quick, assuming she has the parts. She's right between the barracks and the main gate. Can't miss her.
Yes, you can.
You'll want to see the quartermaster. She's right next to the gate you entered through. Under the marshal's office, she'll only be able to sell you our surplus, but you might find some of it useful. She and I have been over this 100 times. Please understand, the original staff of this facility were rounded up and refreshed because they couldn't safeguard a protectorate asset. Why should I follow their example by reducing our sole working dragoon to a pile of unpatriotic scrap? I can't. I won't. That's a fair point. It's not as if they've come back to finish the job. Perhaps they assume we're already beaten. All right, how's about we get the Dragoon situated over here? One catalytic amplifier as agreed. I hate to lose another Dragoon, but desperate times call for desperate measures. Not a chance. Donaldson has done everything in his power to get this facility online. He can't blame me for doing the same. Be seeing you.
Got them both.
Release this here. Unfasten the manifold there. And that's got it. One catalytic amplifier as requested.
Prudence
dictates.
we cherish all we have.
Well, any closer to obtaining the catalytic amplifier? This should be all I need to complete the device. I'll have to boost its output a bit, but simple enough. With this gadget, you'll be shielded against more than Zeranium, you know. Damn near everything, as long as it's charged. Now, report to Marshal Donaldson, if you please. He's rather impatient to end this crisis so he can turn his focus back to the war. You do...
Shifty-looking individual, if you ask me.
Nobody did.
Greetings. State your business. This unit was engineered to facilitate management of supply inventory.
Oh, this is surely exciting. Someone is finally trying out my automechanical quartermaster. Show them what you...
Command not understood.
Huh. I thought that would have put it into sales mode. Best look into that later. Please, give it a try yourself.
All wares should be perfectly visible already.
Sorry, it tends to take things too literally. Maybe try phrasing the...
Lull detected. Conversational status uncomfortable.
Does that one compute, big guy?
Affirmative. Initiating commerce is one of this unit's default. Initiating commerce.
Oh my god, I'd love to buy this.
See you soon, I hope. Welcome. Glad to have. Oh, unfamiliar clientele. I was just lamenting the lack of. Name's Hazel. I'm sort of the acting quartermaster around these parts. You need any supplies? Talk to my friend, the quartermac here. You'd think that a fully stocked auto mechanical repair center would have automech parts, and 9 times out of 10 you'd be spot on. Trouble is, a bunch of supplies went missing recently, right around the time the quartermech completed a routine inventory. As a matter of fact, yes. Recently, when the crates by the wall got too high, it began stacking supply.
I'd gather that their automech programming is just as rigid as the rest of their society.
Meaning,
logic can be a funny thing, you understand. One misstep can have the most peculiar results. Delphinia's lab would be the place to search. We use it for storage, and our records indicate the supplies were present in a...
Standard Earth Directorate protocol calls for a thorough grid search of the premises, Commander. Those parts are...
Are you acquainted with Delphinia? She's a scientist on loan from the Vox Relay, helping with the Zeranium leak and all, as she ought to be. Donaldson needs to get this facility back in working order. Otherwise, on that happy thought, best of luck in your search.
Let me know if you need anything. I'm gonna loot this place pretty good just in case. And save the game. Oh god. Wait, what do I have to do?
Let me know when you needed a stretch. Target's too far.
Engineering 4, I'm almost there. This would kill him.
First the attack, then there's a ring.
Introducing Auntie's new line of specialty drinks for the discerning consumer.
Ever wonder if our assignment here will never end? Like our employment contracts.
Someday, when I make it big in lower middle management, I'm gonna come back here and find his crushed.
I want the armor.
Been working at that spot of business we discussed? Easier to lead with fewer targets, nibbling. Loose your words. I'm listening. Scouts reported a plume of smoke thick and wide billowing from the facility. Sure didn't seem to be mechanical exhaust. Got more to report? Now, let's talk helping you. There's a bridge gating entry to the northern part of the island. You want to get to the Vox? First step is getting through it. There's an alternate path, but it's blocked by Zeranium. I'll order my troops at the forward operating base to aid you, and you'll punch through together. From there, your target's the Skycutter Tower. Seems it was recently reactivated, and by our engineers' metrics, might be useful in overloading the Vox's defenses. wouldn't trust the Protectorate's over-engineered perfection to cook a spratwurst. Give me the no-frills, disposable quality of Auntie's choice. If by some miracle your contraption doesn't turn you inside out, I'd give you a much quieter route to the Vox. Much as I'd like the bridge's clearing. Once you pass to the northern end of the island and enter the Skycutter, you'll need to find the tower's power routing controls. Mayhaps you can wreak some chaos at the Vox. Step light, though. There's no Protectorate gallivanting near the tower, which, like as any, means something bloodthirsty lurks within. Stay intact.
I need to go forward. I can get to 9 before I do the last mission for this island. Let's see. I'm gonna do. Holy shit. Dude. That's gonna be huge. Honestly, contingency screen sounds really fun.
Can't get there anyway. Need something, Commander? Sure.
Welcome, welcome. How can I improve your day the Auntie's way? Sprats again. Must be after the crunch. Welcome, welcome. See anything you like? No sign of them sprats, thank law. No sign of those crafty little devils as yet. I'll keep looking. Coming back out. Be there in a moment.
You go out, Rico. Let's go out. Go, go, go. Alright, we don't need to sell anything.
How can I improve your day the I'm...
Wait, back. Let's see. Okay, so we got no missions. Human repairs. That's funny. Let's just go down here, see what's up.
Back again. If you're that new salesperson, don't whoever was here, packed up and left. I just come out here to take classes on no entry list. And it's easy.
You know what we're doing? Going back to the ship. We're gonna get something legendary out of these boxes. We're gonna get something good. I've got more than enough keys. Tactical defense dome, native species, remote detonator, manager's tasking hat, tactical projectile defense dome, species.
What is it? I'm a little busy. Am-
Did the authorities send you? Did my torrent of messages finally convince them of the vast crab-like dangers near at hand? What a relief. In here I thought myself dismissed as a loon. Ah, good. A captive audience. Money well spent. You must have spied those nefarious crabbles, roiling, rippling, bubbling, and churning out in the water. No one at the facility believes me, but I've seen it with my own eyes. Crabble numbers have swelled as they gather to defy us. A consortium, nay, an army. You actually believe me? No, stranger. Thank you. With your confidence and support, I believe the Crabble threat can and will be defeated. Remain strong, and together we will outlast the Crabble! Damn Crabbles are getting more ornery by the moment. Getting better, I think. The Crabbles have seemed less menacing of late. Maybe, or maybe they're just biding their...
You seem nice.
Outsider?
What have you done? The Zeranium now spews from the hangar more thickly than ever. The damage must have been more advanced than we thought. I knew I should have pushed the repairs earlier. Sure, a few may have died, but the mission might still have been salvaged. This is my fault. The blame lies squarely on my shoulders. I gambled on an outsider rather than trusting my own resources, and now the price is paid. With this failure, I have likely doomed this entire island to the tender mercies of our enemy. No more will our stalwart subjects reap the bounty of this land. No more would the pleasant whine of servos accompany our mechanical servants in their noble servitude. Instead, this island will be trampled by the boots of our enemies. Its resources stripped bare, leaving nothing of the beauty we've cultivated over long years. As our stewardship is cast aside like so much detritus, harmony will be lost. and chaos will reign. Praise will give way to slogans, duty to greed, honor to contractual obligation. Freaks and worse will despoil that which is left behind, while bureaucrats will use this once proud land as a springboard for their superficial and petty ambitions. And with the island's fall, I may have dealt a crippling blow to the Protectorate itself. Our foes will use this place as a stepping stone, eating their way deeper into Eden like ravenous maggots. And it will all be my fault. I'll be remembered, if any of us is, as the one who lost it all. Yes, I suppose I have. Now please, leave me be.
You've returned. I take it matters are progressing well? Ah, well, then here are your rewards, per earlier terms discussed. I trust you'll find it all useful. Return with the remaining 5 volumes to complete the set, and I shall provide you the rarest...
Everyone knows the paradigm is the pinnacle of order. Why? Because the matriarch herself and the sovereign embodies and executes on it. Throughout history, human societies were constantly out of balance. Individualism ran rampant, depletion of resources, and lack of community. Terrible suffering, poor tears,
The wireless said that flooding Westport is routine maintenance to remove the dust that has been building up in our buildings.
stranger.
Right shifty-looking individual, if you ask me.
Outsider? Well, look who it is. What is it? Speak your mind. That is most excellent. Please, hand them over. Thank you. I know community service can be a foreign concept for those outside the Protectorate, so I hope this is ample. I'll prepare a writ of conscription to allow you entry to the Vox Relay. While most would refuse my authorization, the sentry assigned to the gate once sentry second-class layman. Show the writ as proof I have conscripted you into my employ. Use it to press service on my behalf, and she will let you in. Once you're inside, there's someone else you should show it to. You do that and say what I tell you. It'd save many lives.
Informing on your neighbors, same as ever. But prudence dictates we give it a little extra added zeal for now.
The Vox Relay is, to my mind, a time bomb. Brigadier Montelli's lost his way. Now all manner of chaos is raging there. I've heard tell he's even resorted to extra-legal executions. Madness, I tell you. A brigadier doesn't act as judge, jury, and executioner. That's an arbiter's job. And even then, they're enforcing existing protectorate law. That you have entered a recreant locality. Record states as follows. Marshal Corbin. As with all my subjects, I have been there when he needed me. I trust we can call on him now to do his part. Seek him out at the Vox Relay. Conscript him with the writ. And this is important. You must convince him to kill Montelli. Corbin will want to talk him down, to take him into custody, to message superiors outside the facility beforehand. We cannot allow any of that to happen.
Everyone knows the paradigm epitomizes the
You already know the man, and the two of you are in good standing. All the better. If Corbin
Hello,
becomes the highest
Caroline.
ranking officer
Welcome.
alive, no one will be able to contradict his accounting of events.
I'm doing great.
The Protectorate execute
Just video gaming a little bit before bed.
Corbin must appear forced to take down Montelli in the moment. It cannot feel like a plotted coup. Good, good. Here is the writ. I may not survive to see what occurs, but I trust you to follow your conscience. Farewell now. Promise you'll return here if you can, to check in on my people and see how they fare. Oh, I don't doubt your abilities, but the prospects remain exceedingly poor. The facility is exceptionally well guarded, and even if you succeed, it's only a matter of time. Farewell now.
Listen, I am not.
We have everything we need. Prudence dictates we
So I'm not gonna.
to rightly appreciate it all. And
Let me see. I'm not gonna damage their water. I'm gonna load the game. I'm going to be right here. I'm not gonna damage their water. I want to see this town make it. I hope it can actually grow. Whereas if I fuck with the water, I'll doom them all. And I've already messed up the plan with the other guy to get his hat. So I'm just gonna go up. Man, I did like that third person view.
You've returned.
No. Okay.
Welcome back. The itinerary. That is most Thank you. I'll prepare a writ of consent. Once you're inside, there's someone else you should show it to. You do that and say what I tell you. It's the madness, I tell you. And we cannot allow if the Protectorate exit good, I farewell now. Promise you'll return here if you can. Oh, even if farewell now.
Individualists within Auntie's choice. Though don't fret, the system is resilient.
Westport Broadcast Facility.
Keep doing your job with pride. Keep informing on your neighbors. Same as but prudent news.
The Vigilance sent that outsider
Extra added zeal for now, just to offset any minor disruption.
Rico, go lay down. Rico. Come on now. Come on. Come on.
Today, are you mentally refreshed?
Anyway. Need something,
Rico.
Commander? Sure.
Go lay down. Go lay down. That's a good boy. Don't jump on him, Rico. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. You got back quick. I feel that, brother. Alright, defensive plates. Yes. Did you? Blood loss? What'd you do?
I don't know. I woke up, like, stretched. I did one of these.
Uh-huh.
One of those, like, itching your nose type shit. And there was, like, a little blood came out. I was like, oh, I'm having nosebleed, you know? Regular shit. I stuffed a little tissue in there, called it, I was just using the restroom.
Yeah.
Took it out. Blood.
Damn.
Scattered everywhere on the floor. I'm like, oh, fuck. So I plugged it back in. The whole fucking thing.
So.
The next whole tissue was fucking soaked in blood.
Oh my
I
god.
took it out. There was blood coming out my mouth. And that's like, oh, I better call someone in.
No shit.
Protectorate law, we are bound to inform you that you have entered a recreant locality.
I'm having a fucking nosebleed.
Yeah.
And he picked it up and looked up, like, oh shit, and I fucking collapsed on the bathtub. Like, I had to sat down, like, I was doing this. There's blood in this fucking bathtub, blood on the floor. This thing was on the rug, so that was the good thing.
Thank God.
But, like, there was blood in my hair, and I couldn't stand up. I had to sit there for, like, 5 minutes as he was helping me.
Yeah, that's a lot of blood, bro. A lot. Well, what'd you do? Did you go to the doctor, the hospital, or what? Well, yeah, and I think you'll be fine. So let me tell you something. That's what I was going to mention, too. Gas heat can dry you out, and it can also cause nosebleeds. So you're probably getting acclimated to the gas heat around here. Well, that doesn't help either. Then if you're already having them, the gas heat definitely fucks with it. It also makes your skin drier. It dries your nose out, and that's what causes nosebleeds. Damn, brother. Yeah, pinch your nose a little bit too. Yeah, I guarantee if it's coming down that much, damn. That's crazy. Ooh. Well, I'm glad you're better. Glad you were good enough to drive. Make sure that you always get some food in you and some water after a nosebleed, and don't drive for a little bit, just for your safety. Damn. Yeah, because it happened so long ago. Yeah, man, what the fuck?
My arm started after the nosebleed. My arm was hurting, heart pounding. I'm like, oh, I'm for sure
Damn. That is crazy. I'm glad you're feeling. Oh, shit. Oh, I'm in a minefield. Oh. Yeah, I don't know why, dude. He fucking, listen, pushed the cage door open last night. Got out, shit in the hole this morning. When I woke up, there was shit. So he's just a shithead, dude. Your food and drink heal for a bit more, but you move it, yeah. Okay, you're good. 15 healing from food and drink, 10% combat movement speed. I don't want that. I didn't want a drink. Okay, so we continue. I'm gonna go in first person.
And I'll take care of him, Commander.
Oh.
On your command.
Entry charge! I'm the one you need to worry about.
This is where we're gonna save down here when we get closer to the... I knew there'd be stuff here. I need this black powder. Need all of that I can get. That and nicotine. It's really good stuff. Right down there. Towards the box relay.
It's the crunch. That scrump, the one that makes it a brunch.
I think you can
Feed you
anything.
purple berry crunch if they love you a bunch.
At attention, Trooper. Report. Why are you out here? Where's your unit?
What unit? I was just eating some purple berry. Wait. My unit. All along we were...
Damn, this is bad. Listen, nobody's making you go back, but you're an easy target for raps or worse if you stay put. Your unit wouldn't want this for you.
Yeah, that's... Shit, that's true. I've got to get back to Fairfield. Back inside our bivouac wall. Back where it's safe. Yeah. Oh, Law! The Protectorate scum took all our weapons. How am I supposed to get back? The Raptidons will rip me... Wait. My hands are shaking fit to fall off my arms. Couldn't hit the broadside, of course. I hate to ask, but any chance you got a grenade I can borrow? Even if I miss, the noise should scare off any Raptidons. I can handle it. I'll be far safer with it than without. I can't fight a Raptidon unarmed. Thank you. I'll only use it if I...
Gotta say, Commander, this weren't one of your finer ideas. Let's hope he ain't got the wherewithal to actually pull the...
Just gotta get to Fairfield. Just gotta... Huh? What was that? Is someone out there? Stay back, I'm warning you. I got a grenade. All I gotta do is pull this pin and it... Uh-oh.
Oh. Can we load up before that happens? Let's go back to here no matter what just happens. Okay. I don't want to kill that poor soldier. I like to see if people make it. The grenade was a terrible idea.
It's the crunch. That scrunch. The one that makes... What? Oh, I'm just enjoying some purple berry. What unit? I was just eating some purple berry. I'm a soldier? Oh, no. They ambushed us. It came out of nowhere. There was so much blood. Dead? The first shot went into Doherty's mask. The back of his head was just gone. Contact headquarters. Oh, law. The Protectorate scum took all our weapons. How am I supposed to get back? The Raptidons will rip me to... Maybe you're right. You know, I'm just gonna sit here for a bit.
Oh my God, how do you not bring it up?
It's the crunch. That's
what you... Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, that...
Oh, law. The Protectorate scum took all our weapons. Of course. I hate to ask. What? Oh, it's you again. Any chance you brought me away to fend off the Raptidons? Preferably a grenade. I'm shaking too. No, wait, come back. Just...
I guess you can't save him. Or you can give him a grenade and watch him blow himself up. I would rather keep the grenade. I'm almost my brain sick. Let's save it here, guys. I don't want to mess anything up tonight because I'm tired. Save here. Yeah. Always exit to menu and always close game in case it gets an update. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching.